Hey y'all, Crazy Horse 6. It is time for war. 23 seconds until the prep phase begins here for Copper Wars, and then 30 minutes from there until the actual, what are we calling this, battle stage. So I have no idea when Best is actually going to fire their missile. I know that they're really confident in their the fact they can get a missile off on us, because if you look, everyone else has had their hives pretty well infiltrated and surrounded. Best is they're not here. That's some confidence right there, and I don't blame them. I don't think we can stop a missile for Midnight Gravedigger. But I have no idea when they're going to decide to fire it off and make some mud. So I'm going to go ahead and go through all of my prep now. And then I'll just pause this until it kicks off. So first thing is I have been using this monster core card while we've had the golden zombies. It just kind of helps reduce the damage from the bosses there, but I'm going to replace this with my defensive morale boost core card. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to replace my 4+1 with this defensive boost card as well. This also reduces my severe wound rate. It increases my defensive march speed, and then in PvP battles as the attacker, hero attack increases. So this is a great overall defensive card. Every single thing in here is a defensive oriented card. And then I'm actually thinking about, let's see which one. This is tank hero, missile hero, and a gathering speed, which I don't really need a gathering speed right now. Durability damage isn't really worth it. I do like the severe wound rate decrease in the missile hero attack boost. I might keep that one, but I think I might replace this one as well with a march speed. That way I can get, so this gives me a missile hero and aircraft hero boost as well. So I think I'm going to replace this one. I don't know. The damage when countered would be nice against tanks for my missile squad. I'll think about that one. So I'll tell you my plan here. Oh, there's a new one. Let's check that one out. First, let's get rid of all these. No, that's definitely not better than the one I already have, so we'll dismantle that. Let's check this one. I'm not a huge fan of this one, although this one is nice because of the extra durability damage. Oh, and an offensive, in an offensive battle, we're going after somebody else's alliance center. That actually might come in handy. I'll hold on to this one for now. So let's see if I can upgrade this one yet. Yes, I can. So there we go. Just max that one out. Good timing right before battle. So I'll kind of share my plan, what I think is going to happen. Oops, too late. So I think what they're going to do is they're going to fire a missile on our alliance center. We should be able to see the limits of the Warlord's missile before it comes in. And if not, I've already mapped it out on our online map. What is this thing called again? It is Captain Hedge. If you guys haven't seen this, Captain Hedge has a map planner where you can put in an alliance center, put in some bases, put in the surrounding features, and then look at the overlay, the Warlord missile overlay. So depending on where they shoot this thing, it could really go almost the full limits of where you see our wireless electricity going. I think the majority of it, there's a possibility that someone like Venom or Jat is going to get ported because they have one tile in the Warlord missiles range. My plan, because Best is so strong, because there's no point getting in the mud with Gravedigger, is I will be much more effective in sending my first squad and potentially my second squad as well, just to reinforce the outer buildings to keep them from falling. If I don't have to worry about keeping my walls garrisoned and losing troops and healing them from attacks on my own base. So my plan is to port immediately, so I have one row in the mud, 2 rows outside the mud. I can't be attacked. I don't have to worry. It's a Wednesday, so I don't have to worry about being attacked. And I can continue to support the Alliance Center with my mains. And then the idea is to scout the best bases that are close by. And as they go to send their squads to attack our outer buildings, to send my 3rd and 4th squad to go try to ash them as quickly as possible. I do like the new mechanic this year where if you're attacking the Alliance Center, it can't be on a continuous march. So every time somebody sends a squad to attack the Alliance Center, it has to come all the way back to their base before they can send it again. I think that is actually a big improvement over last year. If I remember correctly, I believe you could do continuous marching. So if you were someone like Gravedigger, you could just sit there and dig out the entire garrison in, even if you had 60 people in there in 6 attacks, which doesn't take that long if you're not continuous marching, you can dig out an entire garrison. A little bit different this year. So big improvement. I'm also noticed that I haven't sent any of my squads in. I know I'm going to port immediately anyway. I do have the instant recall, so I can do an advanced teleport with my squads out, but I don't want to waste those if I don't need to. So because I have a feeling they're going to just shoot the missile first, I'm just going to wait and not waste that instant recall skill. Let's see how many I have right now. Okay, so I got 5 out of 5 stashed up, but sometimes that comes in really handy. If we do end up losing this quickly, we'll have the opportunity to go help out. We've got Tide facing Donk. We've got TC1S. Who are they facing? MVK. Or no, they're facing Dix. Okay. We've got Cozy up here. Whoops. They did a really good job with their hive, keeping it tight. Only 1 infiltrator, 3 within the limits of their hive. We got QPO up in the corner. They look like they've done a really good job. Or maybe who are they facing? MWO. Maybe they think they're going to be able to get the missile off. So we've got a bunch of options. And then where? 1FA all the way up here. So another like solid job on defense with the hive. So, and I like how they have spawned all these tactics cards chests and they haven't picked them up. That's a great strategy. One that I wish we had done in hindsight, walking into this battle with Best, because those cannot be ported on top of, and it effectively, so the way they're spread out, you can see they have 1 space in between each base, which is good because if 1 ports out, only 1 can port back in. But if 2 port out, you could get 3 in there. However, because of the way these tactics cards are spawned, they really like, if Barbie gets booted, you're really only getting 1 base in there. If Barbie and Mikey's both get ported, you're still only getting 2 bases in there. There's no way to get others. So well done, 1FA. kudos to you guys for taking advantage of that mechanic. I guess the other thing that I can point out, I made a mistake this morning. I logged in. I had probably 3,000 troops in the hospital, and I had them all healed up overnight, just waiting to claim, and I accidentally claimed them. The plan is usually, before I go into battle, to stash up a lot of troops in the hospital. I want to get this, 7,000, 8,000 full, have them ready to go. If my drill grounds get drained, the troops will still go to the hospital. But I just have them kind of like I have the ER troops right here waiting. You can see I have 2,200 ready to claim, and I have a little bit more capacity left in the emergency room. I'm not going to claim them yet until I need them, because here's the thing. If you're in the heat of battle, Gravedigger jumps in next to me, I'm not paying attention, he zeroes out my drill grounds. You cannot lose troops that are held in your emergency room or your hospitals. So if I've got 7,000 or 8,000 troops in the hospital, another 2,200 in the emergency center, that's 10,000 troops that I can, get back on my feet and immediately recall them. However, if I were to claim the healed up troops out of the hospitals and the healed up troops out of the emergency room and put them in my drill grounds early, and I get zeroed, they're gone. I guess some of them go to the hospitals again. Some go to the emergency room, but I don't think my emergency room can be claimed again until tomorrow. So it's just a good strategy. A lot of times what I'll do as well, and I might actually do this now since we don't have much to do, I'll just speed everything up, get a bunch of troops in the drill grounds, and then it actually allows you to have a little bit more than your normal capacity. So I could be at full, full 47,953, and I could have another 10,000 here, and another 2,200 here, and I could be about 60,000 total troops available to me, even though my drill grounds only hold almost 48. So just a handy tip for you guys as you're getting ready for battle. And you can see my resources are low. I'm gonna probably bump that up right before battle so that I can heal quickly without having to pause to unwrap resources. And then this is boring to watch, but I'll tell you the next thing that I'm going to do is come up here to my stamina. It's such a pain to be fighting. You're right in the middle of a battle. You go to attack somebody, and you got to add stamina, and you lose. I don't care how fast you do it. One, it's jarring because you're not used to the extra button. You're expecting the attack button or the march button, and instead you get a get stamina button. So that can be disorienting. And then even if you react quickly, you're talking another 3, 4, or 5 seconds, especially if it's lagging a little bit, to plus up your stamina and then send the march. And sometimes that's a difference between being able to hit somebody while their main is out of their base, or getting stuck hitting them when it gets back. So I always make sure before a battle that I plus up on all my stamina to make sure that doesn't happen to me. All right, that's going to be good enough for now. We'll see how this battle goes. 40,000 troops. I got 2,200 in the ER. And then let's go in here to the inventory real quick, and we'll go ahead and I don't want to open up too much, because if I do jump in the mud, I don't want to, get a bunch of stuff stolen. But let's say 150 million or so. And let's get some food prepped. That's good. Luckily, they can't take oil. So this should work for me for now. I think I am ready to go. And now it's just the waiting game. I'm going to pause this video, and we'll pick it back up again when we see a missile. All right, we're launching the missile. We are going to start booting people out of the Alliance Center. What we're trying to do is, they haven't attacked any of the outer buildings yet, and oh man, it's taking forever. They need like a boot all option. So we ran into this last year, our very first Spice War last year. Shoot, I don't think I was fast enough. That wasn't fast enough. It didn't work. What we were trying to do is get everybody out of the Alliance Center. They decided to hit that first. And if they destroy the Alliance Center first, then we can get someone on the walls. Then in theory, they don't destroy the outer buildings, and we can, it ends the whole thing. If you destroy the Alliance Center without taking the outer buildings, it ends the whole exercise, and that limits the amount of copper that you can lose. However, I don't know if they fixed that. Oh, this guy's got no troops. So let's see if we can ash him real quick, if he gets smart. Yeah, this is gonna be fast. Yeah, he ended up getting troops on his wall. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Damn gathering squad is too slow. See ya. Oh, that's it. Let's see who else we can help. Or maybe I want to just ash some more best bases real quick. Need to heal up before I do anything else. I was going to play some music during this video, just a little background noise. I was going to put on the running playlist that NYTE made me when I ran Leadville, and unfortunately I realized the last second that it is all copyrighted music, and I can't use it without having the video taken down, so he gives me some good troops there. Shit. Oh, come on. Damn Gravedigger. He got me up to 60% real fast. All right, let's go back. Where is he? Oh, he's way over there. He must have used diamonds to speed up. Get a little healing done. I don't know if this guy's asleep. Like, he's really gonna let me just take thousands and thousands of... Oh, he's out of troops. This should knock him off. Yep, he was trying to heal. He got some troops back. Come on, hit me. Later. Alright, I'm going to bounce back out and heal up. Actually, let's do this. Alright, QPO, I can't help them. Cozy, I can't help them. They don't have any mud, so they're doing well. Let's check 1FA. Okay, they've got some mud. Let's see if we can help these guys out. Oh, shoot. A downside of what they've done here is I can't really get in the mud to help them because of all the tactics cards. There we go. Okay, he's gone. No garrison there. Oh. He's gone. Let's go after this guy. Oof. You saw Samba, TJ, and I all coming at him. He's like, I'm out. They're still level 31, so I'm going to send my tanks and my gathering squad at this guy. Oh, I think TJ is going to get him first. Ah, shoot. Not in time. Is tide still going? Oh, they are. They're still hanging on. I'm out of teleports. Damn it. Oh, too late there. I forgot about TC1S. Looks like Samba's gonna take him. And of course, someone's doing a Doom rally right now. Yes, I asked Johnny. Let's send this so they know that we were there. can't fit in anywhere here. Oh, this guy. Oh, too late. Oh, too late again. Oof, 71.5 million. His tanks are formidable as well. Man, if he's gotten stronger since our last capital war. I think he learned from that one that he's got to beef up his second squad, because that one, whenever he sent his main out, we could knock him back pretty easily. But I'm just throwing away troops if I march at that. He's the only one right now in the mud. Anybody else asking for help? Oh geez. Nope. He's got all of his troops in there right now. See if he sends anybody out. Or if he's just hanging out. He might just be taking up space. Yeah, he's just People are wasting their time on him. He's not doing anything. No mud there. No mud. No mud. Oh, it's a tiny battle. A&H already finished. I guess so. Tiny battle. Come on, why are you guys doing this? Infidel, I don't think you can do that one. These guys look like they're giving up. Oh, someone's about to hit me. Oh, not again. Not dealing with that. Let's see what Dark Knight's doing. Alright, he's hitting on the outskirts there. Let's check. Oh, you on. Nothing doing. Nothing doing there. Oh, come on. Yeah, some of these guys, I don't know why they would jump in right now. Unless they didn't get any points and they're just looking to... Of course. Come on. Look at my pretty gorilla. Alright, I don't see much going on there. Let's go. $7.42. Oh, cool down. Come on. Looks like TC1S has gotten control of their battle. Silk QPO and Cozy, nothing going on. This one is over. Save this to my favorites. Surprised this guy got MVP. I think maybe because he had the most deaths. So I ran through that guy. This guy is the slowest. Holy crap, he's slow. Let's see. Check on 742. No mud. I don't think anyone's still fighting. Check on 799. Looks like 799 did pretty well. Not a lot of missiles got fired. I think only 2 missiles got fired. All right, might as well go home.